1, 2, 3, come on.
Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to this week's vlog. It is Saturday morning, about 10:45. Just had a delivery from some stuff I bought on Nordstrom. I think it was Nordstrom Rack, actually. A bunch of clearance, bunch of jewelry that I picked up really nice. I hope it looks promising, and it was really inexpensive. If anything's still available, I'll link it and you guys can check it out. Today's jewelry, I have these Moana earrings. These are from Park Lane. These come in silver, gold, and rose gold. In fact, one of these was given away in the 12 Days of Christmas. A brand new set. I think it might have been a gold set. I don't remember. These are gold. I have the rose gold. I don't know if I have silver, but I have them in rose gold and gold. And I am having some tea. I just walked outside, and some of the small pots, we had 27 degrees last night, and some of these small pots that are out there, the soil in them is frozen. So I'm hoping the plants, it's stuff like lettuce and chards, I think it's going to be fine. Today it's going to get into the 60s, tomorrow it's getting into the 70s, and the entire rest of the week, the next 10-day forecast is absolutely gorgeous, in the 70s and 80s. So hopefully it's going to be good. So I just grabbed a couple of my lemon balm leaves and threw it in my tea that I'm drinking. Today I'm drinking my hot stuff mug, but it's messy with lipstick stains. For breakfast, all I'm having is one of these Slim Fast. I found that if I start my day with this, I do better. This has a bunch of protein, 20 grams of protein, only a gram of sugar. It has 5 grams of fiber, so if you need help pooping, here you go. And then it has 24 vitamins and minerals. It's lactose-free and gluten-free. Gluten-free. Did I just say gluten-free? Gluten-free. And clinically proven to lose weight. So I've been trying these. There's 180 calories in one, and that's like breakfast. They taste like chocolate milk. That's what they taste like. They're actually really good for not having sugar in them. All right, so let me show you the couple of things that came in. So I bought a couple sports bras. These are going to be like comfort bras for when I'm at the house, because I don't want to be constricted, and when I work from home, I think it's just easier to wear something a little more comfortable. I did get these in a large, so these are just, it's a 2-pack. Both of them are gray, just different shades of gray. Not 50 shades of gray, just 2 different shades of gray. Anyway, so those were originally $58. I can tell you that is not what I paid. I think I paid $15 or something for these, for the 2-pack. Might have even been less. And then this one I got from, so today I'm wearing one of these new bras, and this one is, you can kind of see, not to look at my boobs, but there's no lines. This is a thinner material. You can't, it's really nice. It's a gray, this one's a light gray that I have on. And then I got 2 of the same of this, 2 light grays, and then I got this darker one called Smoke, and it's still going to be nice and flat, but it'll be fun to wear darker clothes. And both of my sizes are 36D. I can wear either a 34 double D or a 36D, but on the 36, I just have to clip it a little bit tighter, but the cup, I think the 36D is working out better for me. So, anyway, so these were from a company called Lively that I found online, and they, this one does have, oh no, this one doesn't have any wires in it. So, and that's what I wanted. I wanted something with like a little shape and lift, something that wasn't going to leave the lines on my bras, and didn't have underwire, which is so uncomfortable, you know. So actually I think, okay, so the one I'm wearing now, these gray ones I have, these do have an underwire, but it's still very comfortable, and that one doesn't. All right, so now we have some other stuff that came in. So we have, oh, I was gonna show you this. This is a little dress for the warm weather, but it's like a little sweatery or knit type of a dress, like a baby doll dress almost. And I just kept thinking how cute this would be at work with like tights and boots. So it's just a really pretty little mauve-y color, and it has this little sleeves, and then it comes down on the bottom, and it's got a ruffle. Isn't that sweet? So maybe a little bit later when I'm doing some try-on stuff, I can also try this on. I have another one I need to steam and show you guys on as well. I just thought this one was really cute. The name brand on this one is Mellow Day. Mellow Day. Yep. All right, so then we got a bunch of jewelry just because it was on sale, and I'm gonna go through my jewelry and get rid of all the stuff I'm not wearing. I do wear a ton of my jewelry. Like all my Park Lane stuff, I don't think there's anything that I get from there that I don't wear. If I bought it, it's because I hand-picked it out. Well, except for the Sparkle Box. The Sparkle Box stuff, I have given a few things over the years if they weren't my style to somebody else as a gift or something, but most of the stuff in my Sparkle Box I keep because I love it. All right, so, and I don't know, these earrings I have on are really cute with this, but these are cute too. These are by Lucky brand, and they are, let's try them on. Let's try the jewelry on. Why not? I always do that, and I think you guys like seeing what it looks like on, so we'll try it on. Originally $35 on these. Again though, everything was on clearance, like 50, 60, 70% off. So I did not pay those prices for any of this. All right. Yeah, those are pretty too. I like this because it's got the white, and I feel like it picks up the white polka dots in this. I got another really cute pair of pearl earrings too that look like, I think like a calla lily that should be in this box, and I'm really excited to try those on too. I love jewelry. I love jewelry, I love makeup, I love gardening, I love clothing, and so much stuff. And I have a tendency to keep accumulating so much stuff. Okay, here's these. They pretty? The little pearls on them. The back is just plain. Little U shape for good luck. You like a horseshoe going up like that is a good luck way to wear it. Very nice. Very nice. I like them. They're pretty. All right. Then it looks like I got a statement necklace in here. That's what the box says. Let's see. Yep. This is very, very in. This is a very big in fashion trend right now. This is by Area Stars. And these big chunky necklaces and layering these big chunky necklaces is a trend. I don't know how long this trend will go on, but I do like it. So I figured, well, why not? This was originally, okay, this was $14.97, and I think I paid $7.50 for it. So this one is got 2 layers on it, a short layer and a longer layer. And the front of it is like a disc that is just hammered, and then the back of it looks like that. Okay, so might be able to just keep my necklace on while we try this one on. And it does have an extender, not very long, but there you go, you do have an extender with this one. So if I wear it like that, then I should have my little, yeah, thing in the middle. That worked out nice. So this this is not the right top because it's got a little ruffle detail here, but you can see, you can get the point here. You have a choker style chain at the top, and then it comes down, and you have this one. And again, this outfit I'm wearing is too feminine for this. Someday maybe I'll talk with you guys if you're interested. I have this on backwards too. If you're interested, I'll talk to you about like what jewelry to wear with what. This is such a vintage, like these earrings are fine with this, but this top is so feminine and so delicate that adding this is out of balance. It doesn't work well. So something like this, you'd want to wear like a solid colored jumper or sweater, a little bit more of an edgy type thing. If you're wearing a leather jacket, something like this would be really cute with just a t-shirt. That would be a good look for this type of a chain. So, but let's bring you guys in. Okay, so this is my own. And then you can see that we have the link here as the shorter link. We have these big chunkier links here, and then it comes down and you have the really nice pendant. Very good. Okay, so I love this. I just don't love this with what we're wearing today. So we're going to take this one off and hopefully not mess up my own necklace that I'm wearing, because I don't know which one I have right now. Oh, good. So, see, just the locket alone is fine because it is a little bit more of a delicate piece and it's kind of romantic too. like who has the key to my heart type of a thing. So, all right, so that was fabulous. And again, these were $7.50, so great deal. Next up, we got these are a pair of earrings. I don't know if these are, it says pearl, so, and gold. So I'm wondering if these are my calla lily, the ones that I think look like, a little bit like, yep, a calla lily. So these are also by Area Star. Again, these were $7. Originally $14.97. All their stuff was half off. Let's take these off. I think this will probably look cute with this outfit too. All right. And we might have 2 vlogs this week because I've got Grayson coming and I have to break things up a little bit, and I've got a lot of stuff that, oh, those are pretty, that I'm going to show you in the vlog. So there might be 2 vlogs. I have a shoe haul that I'm going to do, and I don't know if it'll be in this one or the next. Oh, I like these. Okay. All right. So these are like a little calla lily with a pearl or flower, whatever kind of, I think it looks to me, it could be anything. I don't know. Isn't that pretty? What is that on my face? Makeup. Pretty. I like these. I like these a lot. All right. And then I got one more, and it looks like another layering necklace in this one. I might have to take mine off for this. This is pretty. I'm going to take this one off. There is, this one's a little bit more of a delicate one, so we'll see what it looks like when we try it on with this outfit. I think I'm probably just going to wear the locket today, though, because this has such a high neck, and the other layers kind of get in the way of that. This one, I think, is by Area Stars as well. Yeah, so we got one from Lucky Brand, and really the rest were from this Area Stars. So, again, this would have been, oh my goodness. Hold on. All right, I got all the tape off of it. They are 3 separate necklaces that you can wear together. So you have obviously this one, which is just a little teardrop gold. You have a little bling bling here. Oh, this one's got a kink in it, but I hope I can get that out. I'll work on that in a minute. And then it's got the heart necklace. So hang tight, I'm gonna try them all on. Okay, friends, here is the final necklace. I think you could wear this because this is a little bit more, it's a lot more delicate, very romantic. And let's zoom in. All right, so I put this one a little longer just so you could see it, but because they all have extenders. So the first one is just a solid gold little teardrop. Front and back, I think, are the same on this one, so you can't really mess it up. Then you have your little crystal, and then you have this little heart. So all together, there it is, all together. That's really, really pretty. And this top, by the way, is from jane.com. If any of you are interested, I absolutely love it. In fact, I love it so much I may get a couple more colors because it's like a t-shirt knit material, but this top has so much little details. It's just so pretty. And even though my gray bra straps are there, I think you get away with it. It's like, unless you're really looking, you can't really see it. Usually my hair is covering half of it, but anyway, so that's pretty. So I'll just wear that for a little bit, see how they do, see if they tangle. I suspect because they are separate that they're probably going to tangle. Really, really like these earrings, but I'm going to keep the ones I have in right now and put these Lucky Brand ones back. I did not pay much for any of that stuff, but I will link anything that's still available. And I am going to sit down and have my breakfast, my Slim Fast shake, and I'm going to get on with my day, and I'll see you guys later, and I'll show you Grayson when he's here later too. Okay. Hey guys, so I am just driving home. It's Easter Sunday. Happy Easter to every one of you. We are not doing anything today. Robert is running a fever and is sick, so I just went to get him some ginger ale and chicken noodle soup. I went to Walmart. I spent like $120 in there. There's so much stuff in there, and the prices are so good. And it wasn't all that busy. She said yesterday it was crazy busy, but I asked her how long they were open, thinking, they would be closing early on Easter. She said till 11 o'clock at night today. I was like, dang, it sucks to be working there. Anyway, I'm feeling stressed out. I realized today I do a lot for other people. Everybody's always asking me to do things, and I always say yes. And I think I took it out on Robert a little bit today. I got a little frustrated. So I'm not looking at you, I'm looking at the road, which is more important, sorry. But, the baby woke me up a couple times in the middle of the night. I didn't realize I was going to have Grayson for 24 hours straight. They dropped him off at noon yesterday. They were gone all day, all night, and they came back this morning, and they left around 11:30 or 12. And I don't mind, but I wasn't expecting him until evening time originally, and I didn't get any of my filming done, and you can't really do a whole lot with a baby, and I was on my own with him because Robert was sick. He was made to stay up on a different floor away from everybody, and I even going to the bathroom was really, really tough with Grayson, because if I left the room for 2 seconds, he screamed. He did not want me to be out of his sight 1 minute. He's so sweet though, oh my goodness. The memories. He fell asleep on me. He was so sweet, all the little smiles and the little snuggles, and I know this time goes by so quick, so I didn't want to turn it away. But I did have plans on Saturday morning originally to go to the post office. I had to go to the bank. I had a bunch of stuff to do that I didn't get done because they brought him over early, which was fine. But then as soon as he leaves, I sat down to get a cup of tea and just relax for a moment, and Robert's calling me on the phone. Can you bring me this? Can you get me this? Can you do this? Can you do that? And I snapped at him a little bit, but I was just like, God, I can't even get like 2 seconds to just sit down and relax and have a cup of tea and just do something that I want to do, and without somebody requesting things of me. And it's not fair because he's sick. I know he's sick. I'm being ridiculous. I know. I just was frustrated. And in fact, when I answered the phone, he's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? I'm like, what do you need? And he's like, what's wrong? You're upset. And I said, just what do you need? And he said, when you come up, do this or that. And I was like, okay, I'm going to sit down and have my tea first. He was like, okay. He was really good about it. But I've been a little cranky with him today. So I just got out of the house, and I was able to get my 2 packages over to the post office and put them in the outgoing mail, because they're already postage paid. I couldn't drop off all the stuff in the back of my car. You might be able to see some of it because Goodwill was closed. They look like they had this cute little shelf over there somebody dropped off. I wouldn't mind picking that up for plants and maybe repurposing it. I need to put a couple of house plants up high. I think Gizzy got sick the other day because she ate a piece of my pepper plant. Pepper plants and tomato plants are poisonous to cats. And she ate one of the leaves, or a piece of a leaf, and I think that's what made her so sick. It's toxic to them. And I've been bringing the plants in at nighttime when it's been freezing temperatures. They should be out permanent now because I don't think we're going to, at least in the next 10 days, not going to have any freezing temperatures. And who would have known she'd try to eat the pepper and tomato plants? What a weirdo. Thank God we didn't lose her. Some of you might have seen that something was late and that Gizzy was sick, and we were up all night worried about her. She threw up 3 times. She was lethargic, not moving, not eating for the entire evening. But then the next morning she woke up and she was like brr, 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 and starving and ravenous, and but she went right for we found the little piece of pepper plant that she ate. So now we know we just have to keep the door shut when I bring him into the bathroom. We need to keep the bathroom door shut so she can't go in there. My other cats don't mess with any of that stuff, but Gizzy does, and I don't know if it's just because Gizzy's kind of special. Maybe she just doesn't know. So anyway, yeah, just feeling, a little bit down, having we didn't have plans for Easter even if Robert wasn't sick, because my daughter went out of town for Easter. I don't know why they chose Easter to go out of town. Her and her boyfriend just went to the beach to get away. Maybe it was the only time off they had, I don't know. And then my son had plans with his girlfriend's family and his father's side of the family. And we just never factor in. And same thing with like his kids. One of his kids is sick, which is why Robert's sick. I'm pretty sure he has COVID too, because his son's girlfriend got COVID, and now his son is sick, and him and his son work together. And he's like, well, we were working in different parts of the house together. I'm like, yeah, but yes, you ride to work together in the same vehicle sitting next to each other. So if your son has COVID, you have COVID. So we're watching him. If his temperature gets much higher, he's going to the ER. So we're keeping an eye on him. But we never really do anything for Easter, and our kids have so many plans, and I feel like sometimes that Robert's kids put us last on the list. Like, they'll go to their moms for dinner and their grandmas for dinner and different things, and we kind of don't ever get factored in. I don't know, maybe we would if I planned something early enough and gave them enough advance notice before everybody else got to them. I know it's hard when when you're married and you've got multiple families to hit, but it just seems like we're always the ones that kind of get shafted a little bit. Anyway, that's a whole nother frustration. So yeah, Robert, his little baby, grandbaby's so pretty, and he really would like his daughter to let us babysit her once in a while. He's like, I hope she doesn't always go to just her mom, because, we can watch the baby too. Between us, we've had 5 kids, and I hope she, will let us babysit her as well. And I hope she does too. I don't know if she will. I mean, I've been babysitting Grayson since he was, still had his little umbilical cord on, and so it's certainly something we can handle and know how to do. So anyway, I'm tired. I'm a little cranky. I feel like not getting out of my car. I feel like just if Starbucks was open, it might have been. I didn't check, but I don't think it is. I would have just gotten a Starbucks and like sat in my car and just taken a minute to myself. Do you ever have those days where you just need your alone time? You just need quiet, and that's where I'm at. I need Terry time. So anyway, I'm pulling back in home, and I have to load up all the groceries and unpack them and put them away. Probably make Robert some soup, bring him some ginger ale, and I need to take the garbage out because I don't think he's getting up to do that today, so I have to pull the garbage can up the hill, and I have more garbage that I have to put in it. So I'll see you guys all a little bit. Hey guys, okay, so it's still Sunday. I need to plant a tomato up there that's getting a little big. I'm gonna plant it in a grow pot, and then I'm gonna try it with a trellis. I added some Miracle Grow soil here, and first of all, I'm gonna break it up because there's some chunks in it, and moisten it, and I'm gonna add some vermiculite and plant food, and then we're going to add a little bit more soil to it and plant this baby in here. So anyway, vermiculite is right here. We're gonna add just a little bit in. This helps the plants way too much. Let's put some of that in over there. It helps the plants retain moisture and longer, and you need that in a grow bag because they can dry out, and you don't want it to dry out. All right, now I'm adding in, this is Miracle Grow plant food for vegetables, specifically in herbs. I also have Biotone starter. And I'm just gonna put, this stuff stinks. Oh, it comes with a scoop. Okay, good. So I just put some of that in there. Hopefully I put enough in. I'm sure it was fine. All right, so let's get our baby planted. I'm gonna plant it deep, so I'm gonna actually pull off this bottom and maybe even this one. Let me pull you guys down so you can see what we're doing down here. Look at how nice this root system is on this. I don't know if you guys remember, but these came in smaller containers, like a little teeny pack, and that root system grew tremendously since I have planted it. So I gotta get a nice kind of deep hole in here for it. All right. I'm gonna have to add a little bit more soil in here, I think, too, for sure. It's wonderful. Actually, I'm gonna go grab my soil bag and add a little more soil. All right, now when I started this, I used seed starting mix, but this is actually garden soil. This is Miracle Grow garden soil, so we're moving it out of the seed stuff because this has more nutrients in it. And this is the Miracle Grow soil. We can get right up on here and bury this stem pretty good. It's going to grow more roots for us. I'm going to add a little bit of vermiculite as I'm going. And then I'm going to plant some carrots too. It's easier to use my hand than this cup. This cup just keeps breaking. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm getting right up on here. It's probably pretty good right there. We could even do a little bit more. I think that's pretty good. It's got its plant food. I just gotta give it some agua. And I got a little trellis I'm gonna add to it. You always want to water this at the roots, not over the plant, and you want to water early in the morning or late at night or in the evening after the sun went down. Give it a good deep soaking. All right, water's coming out the bottom of the bag, so I think that is great. That looks wonderful. And that is our big beefsteak tomatoes. This is going to be our big bag. Now, moving over to this soil. This needs to be broken up because it's going to be carrots, and carrots needs to be able to get in here. I'm not going to feed these yet because we're starting these from seed, so I'm not going to add any kind of stuff to it yet, but I am going to make sure that I get down in here and break any big chunks up in here. And I'm going to moisten the soil before I put the babies in, and I'm going to put a layer of seed starting mix on top. I don't know if you need to do that, but that's how I want to do it. All right, go to our Jiffy bag. Now this is super light and fluffy. It's really great for seed starting. And then it can get down to the other stuff easy too. So let's get this nice and moistened before we start. This stuff retains a lot of water, so let's let that sit. See, now if I had done this before putting this, if I had put the water in before putting the seeds in, these seeds would have washed away completely. Oh, what a mess. So look, it's still even dry underneath it. So let's just mix it up a little bit. I felt like I added quite a bit, but it's still dry down here. We're gonna add a little bit more. I just don't want to get this compacted. Well, maybe I added enough. I've never done carrots at all ever in my life, and I've also never done carrots in a grow bag before, so this is interesting. All right, I think that's good, right? Look at my hands, nice. All right, let's find our carrot seeds. We have two different types. We have these, which are the short and sweet organic, and I have, those are Burpee, and these are by Fairy Morris. These are the Scarlet Nantes. They're both a shorter type of a variety. So I'm just gonna do a line here of each. Let's see what it says. 3 seeds per inch in the row. Cover seeds with soil when plants are 2 inches tall, then thin. All right, sow in deep, well-worked, stone-free soil, 12 inches apart. Well, we're not 12 inches apart, but I don't care. So this is how we're doing it. We're doing 2 rows about 6 inches apart, and that's what we do. And then I'm gonna label each one so we'll do an experiment and see which of the carrots performed better. Oh my goodness, these are little itty bitty seeds. Can you guys see that? They're like super little. So I'm just gonna pinch them. Oops, a little too much right there. We're gonna have a little mountain. Okay, there's those. That was the burpee short and sweet. And then these are the Scarlet Nanty. Okay, there's those. Okay guys, I'm gonna cover these up and label them, and I'll be right back.
Deep in the shadows, I know it's hard to put one foot in front of the other. So far as the echo, where do we start? You can learn to discover a million stars. Here in the shadows, I know you're scared. Take my hand, together we'll make a stand. We've got to fight to find a way. Dare to fall to find out what to say. No more hate. Just admit that you're just afraid. Time to let go of all your fears and pride. Stand up beside me, don't you hide. We can build a better place. If we can just find a way, then we can live a better day. Rise from the ashes, from the anger, from the war. Let's come together, lift your spirit for the core.
What we do is keep these seeds moist. If they dry out, you won't get any carrots. So I'm going to make sure that every day I'm watering these and I'm making sure that the soil is moist. These are good to go, so I'm going to go find them a home on the deck. Probably maybe put them down there. Well, maybe they'll go up here. And then I have this little like half trellisy thing here that I might try to rig around our tomato plant. That's just the big beefsteak tomato. So I'm gonna do that and find spots for these guys. And that's it for today. We got one of our big tomatoes planted, and we got 2 different types of carrots, which I'm super excited about. I've never ever grown carrots, and I have a couple growing in the onion pot as well. So I think that's it. I think that's all we're doing for today. Thanks for watching, guys. Look what's bloomed, my friends. Look what's bloomed. And we're still, oh, what's this? A blade of grass. Our peony is doing good. We are getting green on the tips of our panicle hydrangea. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. I think you can. All right. And then this peony is an overachiever. You see how tall this little one guy is? We got all these little bits coming up too, but this guy's like, nope, it's all about me. All about me. Like your style, little bro. All right. We also have a friend who's joining us right here. Look how little and sweet this baby is. These are much smaller daffodils than I thought. I had no idea. There's like buds, bud. We're about to have an explosion. We have a baby over here as well. and a couple more coming in. I've been sick, guys, so I haven't potted this, but the clover over here is taking over and flipping, and look at all the beautifulness. Same, this one's having some, we've got some dead, and I don't know why, because it's wet. Some of it didn't quite make it on this side. All right, now look at my tulips. They're all blooming. The first bloom was actually over here. You can see it's only half of a flower now. I'll show you. That one right there. And you can see there's a piece on the floor. And it's because this, see, there's a piece on it right there, culprit, fell down. And it squished this section of flowers. Bad, bad, bad. So, anywho, and this is all of our echinacea coming up from last year. So that's doing well. Some beautiful colors with the pansies coming in. I mean, just absolutely, look at that pretty color. Really pretty ones. More on that side, I'll show you in a minute. Oh, I know what I want to show you. This is exciting. So here's a closer look. There's just a lone one right here. Oh, it looks like there was a second one, but it didn't come up. So these are doing so good. So pretty and nice and tall. My clematis came back. I thought it was dead forever. It came back. I have this plant that comes back every year and doesn't bloom. And it said it was a, well, it looks like the same, doesn't it? It looks like I don't know, it's different than that. I don't know. This, when I did it in the system, it said it was a dahlia, but I don't think it is. I'm not sure what that is growing up. So I could have maybe two different clematises, but this is getting blooms on it. So first it told me it was something horrible, but it's not. Remember, I dug that up when I was planting these tulips last year, and I replanted it here. I went back and watched my video. That, my friend, I thought for last year, all year, I showed you these beautiful flowers, told you it was a dahlia. It's a Chinese peony, and it's pink and white. And I think because whoever lived here first actually did have a flower bed, then the second people who lived here put landscape fabric and just covered it all up and made it grass. And then I started making it a flower bed again, and I've been ripping up that landscape fabric, and that emerged. And I think it was in the original garden from the people that lived here, and I unearthed it, and the thing is still living and breathing in well. So look at these beautiful tulips. They're so pretty. They make me so happy. And then we've got, like, look at this beautiful color pansy. Can you see how pretty? Oh, so pretty. So rich. We've got these beautiful lilac-y ones, real pretty yellow one there. Our sweet little violas, which are one of my favorite little flowers. They're so pretty. I planted some viola seeds and some marigold seeds in the back, and the marigold seeds have bloomed, but I don't think the viola seeds have. Look at this. Look at this. This was like a mixed pack that I had gotten in the fall. So, and then our phlox and our Asiatic lilies are coming up. Everything's doing really well. So there are some things in the garden, I don't know what they are, so I'm leaving them. This is filling out. This is my lilac tree. It's filling out beautifully. And I think at the base of these, I have 4, oh goodness, what are they called? Hyacinths that I think I'm going to plant in the front here. So those will bloom first, and they're purple and white, and then this is purple and white, and I'll bloom seconds for next year because they've bloomed out this year already. And then that is our other hydrangea. Over here, I don't think these guys are blooming yet. Oh, we are getting a bud. It's going to be a short one. But look, we're getting a little pink bud tulip now. So that's not growing up real tall. That's going to be real short. I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe because of where I planted it. I've actually been hearing a lot of people complain about short tulips this year. All right. I actually, don't mind me. I just woke up. I just ordered a whole bunch of soil, like compost soil, organic soil, because we're gonna make some new flower beds, and I just need it, so I ordered it in bulk from a local place here. Hold on. There we go. I want to give you guys an update on what's been going on at our sick house here. So you guys knew, I kind of documented it. I was sick early March to mid-March. I think I went to the doctor's March 11th. Well, since then, I've had chest pain, and I thought something like from that virus or whatever I had damaged my heart. So I went into the doctors, and they did an EKG, they did blood work, they did an x-ray on my chest, and they did a COVID test, and came back positive for COVID, and I had pneumonia in my left lung. So I came home and told Robert, because Robert has been laid out sick for 7 days, the 7th day. And he's real sick. He's been a lot sicker than me. And so right when I got home from the doctor, we like just hopped back in the car and took him. And he has pneumonia in both lungs and COVID. We know where the COVID came from. It came from his son. His son's girlfriend got COVID. Robert works with his son. His son got COVID, hence shared it with us. I don't feel like I had like maybe 2 days of feeling really crappy with COVID, with like a headache, a monster headache. I felt like I was walking through water, but I'm faring a lot better now that my antibiotics have kicked in for my pneumonia. Apparently I've been walking around with this pneumonia for like 3 weeks, which is not good. But now that they put me on a Z-Pack and I'm feeling so much better, I almost feel normal. But I did take this entire week off of work because I just have pushed myself so hard, and I don't think my boss was happy about it, but it's too bad. I have to take care of me at this point, and you can't fire a person because they have COVID. That's against the law. So, but Robert, I've been a little bit more worried about. He has been running a fever for 6 days, between 100 and 102, and I think, and he hasn't really gotten out of bed much in 6 days. I've been making sure he has a lot of fluids and liquids. I've had to force him. He hasn't wanted to drink. He hasn't wanted to eat. I got him up yesterday, got him in the shower. He's been a real pain in the ass, to be honest with you. He's been hard for me to deal with, especially because I'm sick too, and trying to take care of myself and getting anxiety over him getting weaker and not. He's lost a lot of weight. I've lost some weight, so I'd like to lose more. So, COVID, if you want to do that, that's okay. And so anyway, I think he broke his fever last night. We were down to like 99 degrees for a few hours straight. And that was the first time that had happened, where it sort of stabilized at 99. And then this morning he felt cool to the touch. I don't think he has a fever. And he came downstairs today and got some drink and got some Pedialyte and ice, which was a good sign that he came and did that himself. I've been trying to make him do that more than me bringing him everything, because he needs to move. When you have pneumonia, you don't want to just lay down all the time, because your lungs could fill up and kill you. So anyway, so I think we're on the mend. I think I'm hoping I can be back, not fitting in the physical work on Monday, but back to like my daily Monday. I'll work from home. I gotta work from home all week next week, I think, until the 15th is when I can go back. So maybe by the end of the week, but I think at that point that's my work from home schedule. So I'll be home for a while. So still having issues with my camera. Nitro's sniffing it. It keeps resetting to some different presets and not saving, and I'm not sure what's going on with that. And I'll turn it on and the video's upside down, or I'll turn it on and this way works, but like if I'm showing you like the garden and using the other camera, then it's in slow motion and it sounds like a demon. So I'm learning a lot about what preset to use and what's going to fix it. Right now I'm on something called multi-camera. We'll see if that works. So anyway, guys, I just want to give you a quick update on where we were. I do have some things to show you in the back garden, and then I'll probably end the vlog. Some things need to be moved. Some things need to be planted into bigger containers. My alyssum has sprouted. I did a pretty pastel, not bloomed, but sprouted. I planted from seed a pastel alyssum, which was pink, purple, and white, and it sprouted. And then I threw in the violas and the marigolds into the old container that had the dead strawberry roots in it, and the marigolds have all bloomed, or sprouted. But I don't think, I didn't look out there today, but as of yesterday, the violas had not bloomed, and everything else looks like it's doing okay. I think my potatoes should be growing faster than they are. I think they got a little stunted when we had that freeze because some of the greenery had come up. I'll give you an update on those. But I ordered a bunch of like compost, like organic compost, and I'm going to lay a whole layer of compost over those leaves, and it should grow through it and feed it and do better. And I'm also going to add in a little bit of fertilizer into that. What else? My tomatoes are growing slow too. The ones in the solo cups are growing fast and they need to be planted up, and I need soil, so that's what I'm waiting on. And the ones that I planted up in those other little containers, they're ready to move up as well, but they're just growing really slow. And the Catalani leaves, the first leaves that appear they're starting to die off, and that's normal. They will typically do that, and they feed the plant nutrients and things when the plant's getting going, and when the plant has its true leaves and doesn't need those anymore, they usually fall off and die. And that's on most plants when you grow from seed. So they're growing and they're healthy and they look good, but they're not growing as fast as I had hoped they would. But I think if I transplanted them to more soil where they have a bigger area to build a root ball, they're going to do better. So I may just see if I can get some soil delivered from Amazon, just one bag, because I'm out of everything, in the next day or so, because my soil I ordered won't be here until the 19th, the bulk order I did. I ordered 3 cubic feet. I don't know how much that is. I don't know how much. I spent, it was like $100 and some. It was bulk, $100 and some, and then I had to pay $50 for delivery. It was like $160 for all the soil I ordered. So we'll see how much it is when it comes in. So I slept really good last night. It was so nice to sleep straight through the night. Well, not really good. I think Chopper came in our room at 2:30 crying, and he wanted to go outside. So, but otherwise I slept good. So, all right, guys, I'm going to make myself a cup of tea. I am still having a little bit of a sore throat, like drainage and stuff. So I'm going to make tea for that. I don't know that Robert's fed the cats because they're all like meowing around me and wanting something, so he might not have fed them yet. They're probably hungry. And I will see you guys in a little bit. If I end the vlog here, it's because I'm tired. If if I show you the backyard, we'll end the vlog after that. All right, bye. All right, here is the mess I call a container garden. Not much going on. All right, well, let's start over here. First of all, I planted my lonely bean, my asparagus bean, right here so he can grow up the outside. And then we've got on the inside a beautiful tomato. And I don't know if you guys can see. Look at that. We're about to get tomato blooms already. And not just on this beefsteak, but a couple of them. I'll show you. Excuse me, I'm still sick. All right, let's try this again. These are the marigolds that I planted, minus this one that was like a mystery seed that we don't know what it is. I can't remember what this is, but anyway, I planted these amongst the dead strawberry plants, and these are all Cracker Jack marigolds coming up. I think maybe one back here, I don't know if you guys can see, I also planted violas in here, but I don't see that the violas, well, I don't see that they've bloomed yet. There might be, look, some of these are just laying in here. You can see. Yeah, I don't see the violas yet. They'll probably come a little bit later. But really, really happy with the progress of our first planted tomato. Here is what the strawberries are looking like. We have strawberries. They don't look great. They're really kind of small. I did eat one that came out. It was sweet. It was really good, but they're kind of like a weird shape. I'm not sure. This one's normal shape. And look, we have new bloom here. And there's a new bloom getting ready to come in down here, more here. So they're just, see how they're like lumpy? I don't know, maybe it's just the first crop and then they'll get better. We'll see. They're gonna live there in that. I love this pot. I'm so happy I picked that pot up. Oh, let me show you this. I have some container gardening updates. I opened this container. Whoa, let me grab it. This is the first container that I did with TJ. And this really needed to breathe. These are the chrysanthemums, and they're a white and red, almost look like a candy cane variety. So we got 1, 2, 3, I think there's 5 plants. 4, 5. 6. There's 6 plants in here, which is perfect. So I'm going to find a little flower bed or create a new flower bed, and they're going to go in there. But those are my TJ plants. They're doing so well. That was the first one I opened. And then I opened this one because this one was ready to open as well. This is hard to show you because this plastic is so hard. I don't know. I'm just have to show you this way. These are all cherry rose nasturtiums, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plants in there as well. And these are great to plant in and around your veggies because A, they're beautiful, and the entire plant, leaves and the flowers, are edible. But a lot of people plant them as a host plant to keep bugs off your vegetables. And they're just very pretty to look at. So I'm excited that those did so well. You can see I started those 3/16, and it's like April 9th today? It's Friday. And they look beautiful. They're doing so good, but they needed some air. Look at how cool the leaves are. I'm so impressed with these little guys. These were easy to grow, big seeds, definitely something you could do with the kids that they would enjoy. The rest of these I have not opened yet because they're not ready. So you can see the dianthesis. It's really hard to do this with a phone, but you can see that they're coming in. They're doing good. They're just not ready to be opened yet. This is the straw flower, apricot peach straw flower. Those guys have gotten their set of true leaves, it looks like. So they're doing pretty well, but they're too small to move. The carrots are doing good. They're getting some of them are starting to get their first set of true leaves now, which is good. And actually, they're deep enough because these are small little carrots. I could actually just grow them in that. What is this? Oh, this is the baby snapdragons that are so hard to grow. You won't be able to tell, but because I check them every day, they are not as microscopic now as they had been. So we're getting a little bit better. All right, so that's that. That's all. The salad doing really well. Nothing's happened in here. I planted these carrots on almost a week ago, 5-6 days. I've kept it moist. I do not see any signs of life. I might have planted them a little deep, too deep. I don't know. So anyway, I don't think I did. They're just not up yet. Looks like it's drying out. This is our garlic, and then some like arugula down here. Same thing up here. This is onions, and more like salad-y type stuff that I planted along with it. This I'm planting, I think, out in the yard today if I can get the energy. We're getting all these little things from the tree coming down. Oh, here is an update on the alyssum, the pastel blend. I planted it, just threw some seeds in, and they have sprouted. These do not have their true leaves yet, though. They just have their first initial leaves. But literally, I just planted those, so like a week ago. These strawberry plants are getting ready they're growing up, and I need to put them in a permanent home, so I need to find a pot. I actually think I might use one of these pots because these are dead now. Oops, let's put the camera up. These are dead now, and I got to plant the bulbs in the garden, in the landscape, and I can use one of these pots to put the strawberries in. And then salad's doing really great. The chard's doing really great. Somebody ate some of my chard. I don't know who. Probably a squirrel or something, but this is all doing good. Looks like I need to water. Look at the stalks and how pretty they are. I need to water this one today. I've been out here watering a lot because it's been so hot. And like I said, the goal is to get this guy planted out today. All right, what else do we have here? We have our pepper plants. They really need a permanent home as well. These are ready to be planted out in the yard, but Robert's been sick and he has not been able to till anything up. Here's the damaged leaf from Gizzy and what she ate and why we think she got sick. So anyway, there is that. This is another big boy, and he also needs water, and he is ready to be planted. This has blooms right here getting ready and blooms up in here getting ready. So we're going to have tomatoes soon. And then here's the little one that wasn't doing well that I didn't think was going to die, and it's filling out. It's doing well. Look at this monster carrot. Not carrot, onion. There are carrots down in here. You can see them, little ones. And they're all sprinkled. And all of these other onions I grew from seed. So they should give me a bulb this year. And this is my massive... It's going to take over the pot lemon balm. Then we have one more cherry rose nasturtium in here. That little like spinach is doing nothing, so I don't know. And the rest of them just died. This and this I also want to put out there today, and I want to put this out there today. That's all going to go over in the landscape. This is an elephant ear. I think it's an elephant ear that I planted. Nothing's happened. I planted it yesterday. Lavender, which is nice. These are my little tomatoes from seed. Like I said, they're doing well, but they're just not getting... They probably need to be separated. They're like, even these are the ones that are just separated into one. They're getting bigger, and they're a specialty kind. You can see they're purple on underneath because these are a really neat tomato, but they're not growing big and strong. I think they need to dry out. I think they're actually too wet. These are doing really well, and they need to be planted out. Oops. These are the Carib tomatoes, and they're getting leggy. So these are going to get into one of these. Each one's going to get its own little jar, and I'm going to plant them all the way up to the top of the stem. But these are doing well. They're getting extra leaves. These guys also need to be separated. Now, this is a mini micro tomato. This is the micro tom tomato, and there's a few of them in here. These are very, very healthy, and they get bushy, and they're just like a 12-inch tomato. So they're probably, at 3 inches right now. They're doing great. This guy I got planted up yesterday. He has buds too. He has little buds getting ready to bloom right there. So we're doing well. Let's take a look at this, because we planted a bunch of different seeds in here, and you can see the condensation keeping it nice and moist. Oh, and we have some germination. So we have that is cucumber. I think these are sunflowers. I forgot everything I planted in here. This stuff the cherry tomatoes hasn't bloomed. Black cherry sunflowers, that's what those are coming up. Oh, these are lupine. So the cucumber has not bloomed, and the tomatoes have not bloomed yet. The other stuff has. So we're getting somewhere with that. In progress. It's the first time using that system. And the potatoes that had gotten damaged, they're starting to get some new green on them. So you can see kind of the dead stuff, but they're getting new leaves. So I think they're okay. They're just not getting very tall, All right, guys. So that is it for the tour. I have gotten dressed in just a t-shirt and jeans, threw my hair up, and washed my face. No makeup. And that's where I am at today. And that's probably where it's going to stay today. I don't know if I'll put makeup on today. I just don't feel like it. And I know I'm super pale. That's from being sick. So I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here. I think that's it. For today. And hopefully I have some energy at some point to break down all the stuff in all the boxes that are open there. I haven't had the energy. I've been kind of weak to break them down. So I have like a massive pile in there. Ouch, cat. I did do the dishes yesterday. I loaded them and started a load, so we had clean dishes, and I have a load of laundry in the dryer, so bonus points. Got that done. I'll see you guys all in the next video. I hope you subscribe for more gardening and life adventures with Terry. Bye, guys.